What up, y'all? We're going to jump into this magic internet money and the real utility that it offers in today's world. And before we jump into that, right, because we're going to jump into some use cases and how we can utilize it today. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the benefits of crypto as it stands today in its current state without any added utility. Excuse me. Number one, anonymity. More specifically, pseudo anonymity. So anonymity meaning is keeping you anonymous or private. It's protecting your identity. Now, pseudo anonymity means that there's still going to be some type of identifier that is being used to identify you. In this case, we have the public address that you're using for your crypto transactions. That's going to be the address that you share with people where they could actually send you some crypto, send you some NFTs, etc. It's a long string of numbers and letters, right? Or it could be the name that you adopt on any given blockchain, like your .eth, your .x, your, what are some other ones? I know Avalanche got one, et cetera, .bnb, whatever it may be, right? That's pseudo anonymity because they could still identify you under that number, that hash, that .eth, etc. They could still track your movements, and you're still slightly anonymous because you don't necessarily have to have your person tied to that, right? It's all dependent on how you move. As I always say, the second thing that crypto offers today is borderless peer-to-peer payments. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're in a completely different country. If I want to send some crypto to you, I could do that. The transaction is going to hit your account like that, pretty much instantaneously. Nobody was able to freeze that. Nobody was able to tell me they were unsure if they should send that transaction for me. That type of stuff just doesn't exist, right? And as a matter of fact, nobody even has to know that I sent that transaction. Okay. So it offers that. The third thing that crypto offers in its current state right now is the fact that it's the highest performing asset class in the world. If you don't believe me, we can go and do, we can go and look at some prices right now. So if we go over here to Bitcoin and we look at the all-time low from 10 years ago, we can see that Bitcoin went up 51,000% from its all-time low 10 years ago. 51,000%. If we go to the number 2 cryptocurrency in the world right now, Ethereum, and we look at the all-time low, in the last 8 years, Ethereum has increased by 414,000% to its current state. That's bananas. Okay. Once again, I'm just showing you that this is the world's highest performing asset class that exists today. And I'm going to say this. How much has your buying power, if you were to have kept fiat over the past 10 years, how much more fiat would you have today? I had to let that sizzle for a second because, of course, you would not have more fiat. You would have less fiat if you just held it for 10 years. You would have less buying power today, which is really what matters. Your buying power, your economic buying power is what matters at the end of the day. And if you were sitting in fiat, your money would be worth less today than it was 10 years ago. You would be able to buy less things with that money than you were able to 10 years ago. And of course, if you had that money sitting in Ethereum, it would have grew over the past 8 years by 414,000%. Real spill. Okay. So that's number 3. And the fourth thing that crypto has going for it today, which we're going to get into the remainder of this webinar, is the fact that you can actually convert your crypto into real world assets now. And I think that's highly slept on. It's something that people seem to have no concept of. They think that once you purchase crypto, you are just wasting your money, right? A lot of people will sit up here and say, well, crypto's useless. It can't be used anywhere today. You can't do anything with it, you know, and that couldn't be any more wrong. And we're going to prove that today. So the first thing that we can dive into, let me look at my little list real quick and we'll choose one. Let's go to coinsbee.com. Okay. Some of y'all, this is going to be the first time you've ever seen something like this. Others, maybe you were already hip, maybe you were aware that you could do this, but I feel like most people are going to be grateful for this information, and this will be their first time learning about this. Now, this is a website that allows you to exchange your cryptocurrency for gift cards. Okay. This is something I've actually done on this exact website, and that's why I'm sharing it with you, because I only like to share things that I've utilized myself. And, you know, if I share something that I haven't utilized, obviously I see it as an opportunity, but I really genuinely like to stick to things that I'm using. And this is a platform that I have used. Now you could go to Google and you could type in, you know, buy gift card with crypto. And there's going to be quite a few platforms that pop up that you can use. I would be sure that if you do that, go and vet them first, you know, check out what their reviews are, see what people are saying, go look them up on Google, YouTube, etc. And just make sure that people are not getting scammed on that platform, because it's very possible. Now with this one, the way it works is you sign up for an account. So we would go here and they require an email and a password, and they ask you for like your first and last name. I just gave them a random name, and I went and created a brand new email address that I had never used for anything else. and I use it specifically for this platform. Okay. And they accept 100 plus cryptocurrencies. Let's go ahead and look at what they got. So if we go to buy gift cards, boom. Now, just think about what I'm showing you. If you were in a rush to get some cash or some fiat, I mean, credit is fiat. It's able to get you the same things, right? It's within the same system. So if you're able to take your crypto and add credit onto a prepaid card or get you a gift card, etc., it's going to work the same. So, these vanilla gift cards, the MasterCard, etc., they're very useful because you can use them for X amount of things. If you needed to get you some clothes real quick, you could do that. If you needed to order you some groceries online, you can do that. If you needed to pay a bill, that's online. You can do that. I'm saying online because keep in mind, once you pay for these, they're going to send you the info to your email. It's not going to be a physical card that you receive. If you needed a physical card, you could load one of these up and you can go to the store and purchase one or something like that. Or maybe you can order a physical one online. I don't know if that's possible. Actually, yeah, you wouldn't be able to actually go to the store and purchase one because it is online. I don't think. It's something to think about. If you have the info on your phone, you might be able to, depending on where you go to. Might be able to. Anyways, point being, you can definitely use these online to pay some bills and do what you got to do. So it's a very realistic solution if you don't have the network yet, or if your network wasn't able to come through for you in time. This is something you could do. Now, there are, you might pay $20 in fees or something, but if you are really in a tight situation where you need to make something happen, this is a solution. Walmart, I mean, if you needed to go and get some groceries, or if you needed to order a new laptop, Walmart got a lot of stuff online. Okay. They got an Amazon card. Amazon got everything online. So pretty much what I'm telling you is you could get whatever you need right now. You got an eBay card, a Best Buy card. Don't forget they got restaurants and stuff too. You could go to the food and restaurant, right? If you needed to eat, well, you can transfer some of your crypto into any of these gift cards and you'll be straight. Okay. Now let's talk about how this works. I told you how to create the account. Now, once you create the account, you would come in, choose a gift card. They're going to ask you what currency you want to pay in. And we'll change this from Canada to, we'll say USA. United States. There we go. Boom. And it conveyed it to USD. Cool. All right. Now you can choose from any of these currencies. They got a bunch of them. And you can choose how much you want to load up on this card. Okay. And they got a little bar right here too where you can scroll down. You got a lot of options. Or you can manually put in how much you want to add to it. That's what's up. So there you go. Now, once you do that, it would take you to the next screen, Now, when I was using this, they could have upgraded their system, but when I was using it, you had to manually send your crypto to the address that they give you, and that's like a third party. So the third party is going to then let them know, hey, we received the crypto from this buyer, and then this platform, once they've secured that information from that third party, they're going to go ahead and send out your gift card information to your email. So that's how it works. It's real simple, real smooth, and it'll get you out of some situations if you happen to be in them. So it's very good to know. It's good to know that you can do this. The next thing we could jump into is going to be I'll talk about some opportunities. All right. We can go to Spritz.finance. Now, I haven't used this platform myself, but it's very interesting. This platform is, from my understanding, they're looking to be a platform that kind of crosses over into the real world. So helping people move their buying power from crypto to their bank account quickly, effortlessly, loading up, a debit card. I believe they provide a debit card, paying your bills effortlessly, and having your bills on, what is that, like where they pay automatically. So having your bills automated, they're looking to set up all of this for you. Once again, I haven't gotten into it yet, but it is something to be aware of and something to check out. Another platform that I know provides a debit card, and at this point, they probably have a lot of other services now that they're providing for people. But this is what I was really looking at, is that they have a debit card that you can load up with your crypto. And then I believe you can actually earn rewards from your spending as well, which is dope. Yeah, boom. Load with crypto, spend with dollars, get rewarded. Okay. So this is another platform that you can look into for yourself. Once again, I haven't used it, so I don't want to focus on it too much. But it is something you should be aware of. And it just shows that, yeah, this might be some magic internet money, but you can do some real things with it. So those people that are trying to create a conclusion that crypto's useless, or, you're just putting your money into something that's fake, it doesn't exist, it's not true. It's just not true. They just, they're ignorant. They don't have enough info. Now, realty.co, this is dope. This website right here is allowing people to buy real estate or invest in real estate fractionally through tokens. So they've tokenized real estate, and they're allowing you to invest in the real estate with your crypto by buying tokenized pieces of the real estate. For instance, this is a real property, right? Looks real to me. But hold up. People are paying crypto? to own slices of the pie. But I thought crypto was fake. I thought it didn't have no real use case. Oh, I must have been talking out my ass. I must have been out of my element. I must not have known what I was really talking about, because right here we have a property that's total price is $210,000 and people are able to buy in for $50. You're able to own a part of this property for $5. Right? I'm sorry, for $50 right now, today. Now, platforms like this, oh, that's on Roofstock. That's cool. We're going to talk about Roofstock in just a minute. Now, all of these properties are sold out. Interesting. That's really interesting. Now, what did I want to just go into? I was going to say something. Dang, that just caught my attention. All these are sold out. What I was going to say is a platform like this is for sure going to require KYC. I mean, you're investing in real estate. Of course, you're going to have to provide some info. And you're not going to be able to invest if you're a US citizen. I couldn't even view this without a VPN. You got to have a VPN to come and view their marketplace and get access to most of their website. So keep that in mind. You'll have to register. And I mean, once you do that, and there's ways around it. There's ways around that US citizen. It's all a bunch of paperwork, right? So if you understand that and you understand how to move, then you'll be all right. You can invest in tokenized real estate right now, today. This is a major, major opportunity and a major use case. On to the next, we got onchain.roofstock.com. This is another tokenized real estate platform. Same type of thing. And as a matter of fact, they just had a property on realty.co that we just looked at. So this is another platform. Same thing, you're gonna have to KYC if you want to get into this. October 14th, 2022, our first home on chain with blockchain financing traded as an NFT. So somebody financed a house that was an NFT and it took place on the blockchain. Fake money, internet money, magic, fake magic internet money that people are using to purchase real estate. They must be fucking retarded. These people must be retarded. We can look at a couple other things that I have written down as well. Swarm launches world first tradable stocks. I just want to show y'all some real things that are going on so that our perspective is always on point. We don't have to listen to what people that don't read for themselves and don't think for themselves are saying, because we're doing the reading, we're putting in the work, And we're more aware at the end of the day. So we rely on what we see, what our gut tells us, and most importantly, what big money is doing, right? Why would I listen to little money? Why would I listen to the people in the bleachers when I can listen to the people that are playing the game at the highest level? Now, Timo Lihes, I don't know how to say his name, co-founder of Swarm, comments, Swarm is the first entity to offer and trade tokenized T-bills and stocks via a regulated and decentralized platform. So big money is messing with stocks, bonds, T-bills, and decentralization. And they've already created regulation for their people that are playing within that realm. They're not waiting on regulation. So they're already regulating. And yes, they're messing with the decentralization. And yes, they've tokenized T-bills, stocks, bonds, and they are trading them on their blockchain, Let's look at what BlackRock is saying about tokenization. This is a Forbes article. I think the one that I was reading was on a different platform. We could dive into this for a sec. This website is looking goofy. Something's up with that. That was goofy looking. Blockworks. I'm pretty sure this was the one that I was reading. No, it doesn't look like it. Hmm. Okay. Think oversees the world's largest asset manager, which has nearly 8 trillion in assets under management, and he believes the asset management industry is yet to utilize some of the most promising technologies in the digital asset space. Specifically, the tokenization of assets is an attractive use case for the BlackRock CEO because it points to chances of driving efficiencies in capital markets, shortening value chains, and improving cost and access for investors. He said BlackRock continues to explore the digital assets ecosystem with a special focus on aspects that would drive the most value to clients, like permissioned blockchains and tokenization of stocks and bonds. So BlackRock is looking into the tokenization of stocks and bonds. There's nothing else to say. I'm listening to the big money. And the last thing that we'll jump into real quick is jmbullion.com. You can buy all types of metals, including gold and silver. And let's see, let's go to silver, and we'll go to silver coins. 1 ounce silver coins. We'll just click this one, uncirculated. Now we want circulated. And we'll just click a random one. Oh, what's that? What's that? Yeah, you can buy gold and silver from JM Bullion with your crypto. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. Not only can you have your money sitting in crypto, right? And have the perspective that the value of that crypto over a 8 to 10 year horizon is pretty much that it will gain value by many percentages. Or you could have that buying power sitting in fiat, rotting away, not ever having the hope of gaining value. Not only that, but as your crypto has the potential to gain value, you can actually use that to purchase real world assets. Oh, I just noticed something. And if I want to spend crypto on here, it's actually cheaper than using a card or PayPal. Interesting. That's it for this one, y'all. I hope I've showed you something as a member of Bullshit Proof. You're on the right path. Don't listen to people in the bleachers. Listen to the big money players, the people with high value, and most importantly, watch what they're doing. Peace.